Hey everyone, I'm reviewing Death Note this time. So Death Note aired on October 4th, 2006 and ended in June 27th, 07. It had up to 37 episodes. It's finished airing, you can still see it a couple times, but not. I don't think it shows on Adult Swim anymore, but this is one of those animes that actually got me into watching anime. So that tells you a lot. But it wasn't the first one I saw, but it was one that got me into it, want me to watch more of this. So let's start with the plot. The plot is a guy named Light Youngmi finds a book called The Death Note. What the Death Note is, where you have to look at a person's face, get to know his name, write it down, and they die in 30 seconds unless you specify the death. So I could put, let's say, let's just random name, and then we write the time of day the day he dies, and and you gotta write it down like he gets on the bus at this time, and then he jumps out of the bus and has a heart attack, or he brings a gun previous on and shoots himself, and then he does that. You just have to know their real name, which we'll bring up later on. And then you find out later these guys who own these Death Notes are Shinigamis. They're the gods of death, and they have Shinigami eyes that can see people's names. But I don't want to go any more further than that. But other than that, there's another character. It's a cat and mouse. Basically, think of your Tom and Jerry. I know this is weird to say that, but think of Tom and Jerry. It's a cat and mouse. Who could be on top of the other? Who's chasing who? Basically. But the other character that's in here that's main is L. And L is basically the good side, if you want to put. In my opinion, I say both sides have their good and their twisted side a little bit, which I'm kind of glad they do that, because they show that, yeah, L becomes a complete psychopath way later in the series. But I won't say he has a good intention. Yes, there is sometimes where it's crazy that he just keeps killing people and do it, and I see that. Yes, we should. I'm not trying to sound bad, but I need to talk about the anime. But let's just advise. I don't think the way he did it is wrong, where he kept killing and killing and killing and killing. But that was where he said, yes, people should be accountable for things. But again, just killing over and over again is just wrong. I think what L thought was good intention, but again, I think they're trying to make L look like a good guy sometimes, but towards the end he just flat out was bad. Let's just say that. I did hate there's a dramatic moment like towards the end of the season, which let's just say it's around 20 to 30 what they did, which I know that's a big gap, 10 episodes, but in that group of episodes, they did something that really ticked me off, which really, really picked off a lot of fans. And let's just say we get a new character, and no one liked him. And you know what? How could I say? I'd rather them had more of a what they did to him. I wish they did a lot better with him than just like a quick snap at the end, he's gone, and then bringing this new guy in. And I was okay with the guy, but just how they brought him in was kind of really. I thought it was kind of dumb, and just why? And funny thing, there is a live action movie of this. You know what? Honestly, I think the live action's I would say better. I'm sorry to say, but it's better. And let's go. We're getting off topic again. But it's basically cat and mouse, and they're good cat and mouse. Like there's a moment where there's times where you don't even know who's chasing who. There's sometimes where they're just probably headbutting each other and trying to get the other one to run away or something. There's headbutting sometimes where you don't know who's getting who's got this guy in the corner and who's got this in the corner, and then there's sometimes where it's a cat and mouse, but also it's like a giant chessboard. I know I'm referencing that a lot, but I did that in my Code Geass one too. But yeah, it's like a chessboard, and and it's like people like Hell has bullet pieces like who he's got to do this and do that, and if he loses that person, oh crap, now he's going to chasing you to recover that. Uh, there is a manga in this one too. I have not read the manga, but I heard it's good. But and there is a live action, which I told you, which that'll probably be a whole different review, and I already told you my thing about that. The ending. The ending was okay. It was one of those where I just sat there. See, it wasn't. It was a. I did like some of the parts at the ending. It just came and gone to me. Yeah, I might get a lot of hate in that, but that's how I feel about it. But I did like watching the whole series. Like I had to watch the next episode over and over again towards like the episode 20 and 30 mark where I just lost a lot of my interest. Because the new guy that they replaced really didn't have that chemistry really that I thought basically the other guy had. But let's just leave it at that, and I give this anime a like I give it an 8. I give it an 8. That was just because a lot of it did have some, and then it just towards that. But I give it an 8. 8's what I'm gonna give because it did give me, and I did want to watch the later episodes, and good maybe 17 episodes or 16 where I wanted to lose a lot of my interest in it. But that's not a lot. You get a lot in those episodes that he's not there in which you want to watch, but right after he left, I lost a lot of my interest in it, and it showed that they were pulling strings, which live action did a lot better, and I'm glad they did that way. Which if you haven't watched it, don't leave a comment, please. I want people to watch this anime and maybe watch live action because live action's way. I would say way better. They did a way better thing with their ending. So I'll see you guys next time in the next review or my next Let's Play. I'll see you guys later.